First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Here we go. Set. 60-yard.
Get some penetration here.
Yep.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Protein spill.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check.
Ready?
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Pilot, 64, weak, hard. Let go.
On third down, it's Pollard. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready? 8, read.
Check.
Go.
Check out, read. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On second down, it's Pollard. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Pollard. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run with Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Squeeze.
Check 13. Check 13. Kill.
run with Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 24, check 24. Check 9, check 9.
Shoot.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Run for Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Delta. Hey. Get it.
On 4th down, Patterson. He's going deep for Brook. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. John Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And the Eagles out in front early. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
General West. Get it ready.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Saquon Barkley running right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Hey, check.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
For the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
X3, 218, chop it.
SOS.
Why not?
A first down carry for Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Six, pull it high. Big rip.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
80 weapons. Smooth. Yeah. Now.
Throwing Jones. For the catch made by Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
You draw perfect. Come get some. He don't want it.
They'll run on first down. Hightower. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Bravo.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And caught by Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This one from 35 yards away. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
There you go.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now Pollard takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Patterson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown, L.A. Brashad Perriman with touchdown number 8 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw again on second down. Johnson's got it complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
He's crashing.
On the carry, it's Hightower. And some room to maneuver. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Patterson. They'll rifle this one deep right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Check 4, check 5.
Now Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Jones heading up here first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 22. On first down, Barkley. Clinton Dix there for the stop.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
A loss of 9 on the play.
Hey, echo.
Brings up third down.
Go. Go.
Throwing on third and long. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Coaching spill.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Hey, seam 6. Rock it. Look at me, zipper.
Check Mike 45, check Mike 45.
Hey, high 7, snap.
Back to throw. Patterson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now the Saints offense coming back out there. They're going to be called on to go for 2.
Recon, 132 fighter. 53.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Young Trick is here, baby. Young Trick is here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Down, 90 Wolf. It's just me and you.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. 30 base.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 36.
Sam off. 5.
On third down, Pollard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And the Chargers first down.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hard. Go. Get.
Now a give here to Pollard. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, lock it. Ready.
They'll run left with Pollard. Room here to run. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try.
61, matchbox lights.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 31, check 31.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for two fails. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, wahoo! Let's go.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long... Squeeze. Fair. Shoot. Tight dog. Hey. Shoot. Step.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
There we go. Begin. Watch twist.
Yes.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Slam. Yeah.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Saints will have the football back.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch QB drop.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 82 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. He finds his man Johnson. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
He's checking. Crash. No, look at me. Zipper. Ready?
Here's Pollard again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Looking to throw. Patterson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point good by Prater. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Man left. Watch 2.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Yep.
At the 23-yard line.
Go.
Motion.
Hey.
Towards the mic. Exit.
Hey.
Towards the mic.
Hurry.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
24 is the mark.
Check back, check back.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they all